Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we're going to be taking a look at a history of all leaked Grand Theft Auto 6 maps, from the very first one that was discovered to the last one that seems to have come out. We're going to be talking about all of them in this video today. Now, this was all put together on a very dedicated level of research by a user, Well Gamer, on the GTA 6 subreddit. I'll leave a link to that post in the description if you'd like to check it out for yourself. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So the first map images that seem to have been leaked came out in December 2018 and were released in a tweet by a user 1985 on Twitter. And it consisted of these two images right here. You guys can see it says 1985, obviously. And then it looks like we're looking at a version of Vice City, an updated modern one, with an island in the far right-hand corner. And then another picture where they seem to like scale back everything and sort of digitize what we saw, giving us the full scale of how big the world is going to be, with one main big island and then another set of tinier islands scattered sort of in the southeast of the world. Again, I think the scale looks a little bit funky here, especially if there was no fast traveling. But that was the first set of images that actually came out claiming to be the Grand Theft Auto 6 map. Well, flash forward about a year later, between September and October 2019, a user on Reddit named CurryLab appears to post several things saying it's about Grand Theft Auto 6. And he claims he took a hidden photo from an employee's laptop, among other tales of fantasy. And this was the photo that he actually took right here, which you guys can see is awfully similar to the first set of leaks that we ended up getting in 2018. You guys roughly can see the same shape there of the main island and then the smaller islands that are scattered in the southeast. And he even made a drawing of it as well that seems to confirm that it is Vice City with some surrounding swamplands and area, etc. So that was like the second big post that a lot of people seem to latch onto. And the interesting part about this entire thing is the map that he claims to have taken a photo of has a drawing almost like the pictures of the other maps that says it's from GTA 6. So it's almost like this guy just saw the first leak, decided to like make his own in either Photoshop or some program, and then took like a weird potato quality picture of it to make it look like a leak. So that was really the second one that ended up coming out. The third big one that came out was on October 2020. An image appeared on 4chan and has since been deleted, and was this photo right here of an island. And this actually looks like the island in the very far right-hand corner of the world. A lot of people have speculated that this is supposed to be either South America, Central America, an island like, per se, Guarma or Cuba, if we're thinking of Red Dead Redemption 2. And you guys can see there it has like this massive sort of U-shaped city on the west side of the island, with what looks like a couple of roads, lakes, a little smaller separated island on the east side with a cluster of teeny islands towards the north. So that was that photo that came out on October 20th, and it seemingly matched up with the very, very first one that we got all the way back in 2018. So a lot of people said, all right, those are connected. It looks like things are starting to come together. Well, then in February 2021, another Twitter account called The Preacher 26 left some Imgur links with images from an account called Project Remorse. And these were the images that were actually found here. I'll show them on the screen right now, and you guys can be the judge of them for yourself. This one seems to have a little bit different stylistic approach to the first ones we ended up looking at, which to me is a little bit strange. In fact, it's almost like they tried too hard, especially on the final one, to make it look like Rockstar's styling. And in fact, that almost looks like a Grand Theft Auto Online map that you would see on like a computer screen if you were to start a heist or something like that. But that came out this year in February 2021. I think that these are probably the least legitimate of some of the maps we've seen. And by the way, we're not talking about like fan-created maps that are just simply doing it for fun or designing their own Vice City. We're talking about maps where individuals or accounts or anonymous sources have claimed this is going to be the GTA 6 map. So we're talking about really two separate things here. And the fifth and final one, our most recent one, was another image that appeared on 4chan, and it was this right here. This is the final one we've talked about, which looks to be another angle of the very first map that was tweeted out in 2018 from the 1985 account, which is very, very interesting because you're basically getting the exact same style, the exact same format. You're just getting a different picture. And it also looks like it was taken from a computer screen. Now, I'm always a little bit skeptical with this stuff. Like, it's 2021. I guess I just can't understand why leaks are so low quality when you're just taking a picture of it. I mean, the smartphones we have today are so capable of taking amazing photos. So maybe people are truly having to like take them with hidden cameras and pens, or having to like do like a drive-by picture snap or something like that. I don't know. They just all seem so low quality. To me, though, this one seems to be the most credible along with the first one. And I would say the one that appeared in October 2020 of that sort of smaller island down in the southeast. It looks like those seem to be the most reputable ones. So now just sort of giving you guys some of my opinions here. I honestly think that all of these are probably fake. Now, it's not to say that the Grand Theft Auto 6 map isn't out there and someone probably hasn't seen it. I mean, we saw that with Red Dead Redemption 2. But these maps we've seen just don't look indicative of Rockstar styling. To me, there seems a lot of things that are missing, like small airports, docks, train tracks, etc. There doesn't look like there's farm areas or other things related to agriculture. And I'm sure the argument might be, well, like, how are these people creating this? How are they getting photos of this? This is like really interesting stuff. Well, a user on the GTA forum site proved that it is roughly easy with the right tools to make something that looks like a Grand Theft Auto map but is completely fake. Like the image I'm going to show you guys right here, this was created by a GTA forums user just to show that it doesn't take a lot of time. He said he did it in 20 minutes and that you can make it look pretty realistic. I mean, if this image came out and someone claimed it to be the GTA 6 map, it would have a lot of people deceived that this is like the real deal. So it just goes to show you to take everything with a grain of salt. I always want to remain cautiously optimistic. I don't want to rule everything out because we have seen a history of Rockstar things being leaked online. So it's not totally out of the realm of possibility. But I would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let's get your opinions on this matter. Do you think any of the maps we looked at in this video today are real? Do you think they're fake? Do you think some of them might be real, some of them might be fake, some parts of them, no parts of them? Let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.